Hi Aquarius, this is a bonus reading for the month of March 2021. Remember, readings are always timeless, but they're especially potent during the months that I'm doing them, because for most people, they're experiencing these energies right now. There's also other people that you might be experiencing them in months to come, or you may have already been through this. It just depends what timeline you're on, but the dates that are on the videos are when the majority of people watching are experiencing these energies. All right, Aquarius, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands on the bottom. So you guys are definitely in your Queen of Swords energy right now, and I feel like you have been for a while. And for a lot of you, I feel like because of everything that you've been through in the past, and just literally being an Aquarius, you're more in your mind than in your heart. But a lot of you have closed yourselves up because you don't want to get hurt again, because you don't want to let someone in again and let them hurt you and take advantage of you and not stay and not really be there for you. But I feel like you're closed off and you're not really willing to be vulnerable and open. Even if you think that you are, truly you're protecting your heart still. Like, if you're truly honest with yourself, you know that you're not giving people a fair chance because you just make assumptions before even talking to them. But you're kind of on the sideline watching other people enjoy their lives and have these beautiful connections and get married and have children, and you're just kind of watching them and feeling like you're stuck, feeling like you're never going to get that. It's like you stay up at night frustrated and like asking God, why was I made like this? Why can't I have a connection like this? Why can't I open up to people? And I feel like the answer to that is you're not allowing yourself to. It's your mindset. There's a core belief in your mind, in your subconscious, that kind of either pushes people away or attracts people to you that hurt you. And a lot of times we experience this when growing up. The love that we experienced wasn't unconditional love. And so our definition, our only experience of love was that it's conditioned on me doing this or being like this, or that love hurts. You equate love with pain. And to set yourself free, you have to do that shadow work. You have to see how your childhood experiences affected you, how they continue to affect you today, what your true definition of love is in your subconscious mind. And you have to go in and change that. You know, if you think love is pain, or that people are just going to cheat on you and people are just going to leave you behind and abandon you, you have to do the work necessary to heal from that, heal from your past trauma, and create a new definition of love. Write a new story. The story that is in our subconscious is what we experience as children, right? So unless we take control of that and we change the story, we're just going to repeat our childhood. We're going to become our parents. But we have a choice, and you being an air sign, you really have the tools to take control of your mind and go from being this Page of Swords to just accepting what you experienced as a child and continuing to see the world through that lens, to taking control and changing the narrative. Yeah, you're going, in order to move forward from like continuous, like people abandoning you, leaving you behind, moving away from you, hurting you. To get away from this, you really have to get into your Empress energy. You're the divine feminine who's not afraid of love, who's open to love, even if to anyone, even like the people who don't necessarily deserve love. She's the mother. She is nurturing and loving to all beings, regardless of whether they're good or bad. And I feel like you really have to step into that energy of, I embody unconditional love. And by embodying that, that is what you're going to begin to attract to you. All right. Let's see. Let's do some clarifying. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Yeah, see, it's like you're sitting there closed off by yourself, willing, like this is, you're choosing to be like this. You're choosing to keep yourself closed off, but it's like you're watching and you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting a connection, a love, like the ones that you see your friends and family having, but you're not allowing yourself to. You're shutting it down in your mind. It's your thought patterns. It's your beliefs that are not, it's like you want it, you think that you want this, but you truly don't want it. Your subconscious mind doesn't want it. And it's our subconscious that creates our reality. So if you want to change your reality, you have to go in and do that deep work. And you can only access your subconscious mind through meditation, through shadow work, through repetition, through changing your thought patterns. And I highly, 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 highly encourage you guys to look up Dr. Joe Dispenza. Just watch any of his interviews, and he explains how to do this in the most beautiful, simple, helpful way. All right. Let's see. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. The Page of Cups. And the Hierophant. Yeah, it's you are afraid of love and commitment. You guys may have commitment issues. Like, you might be aware of this. Like, I feel like a lot of you are the kind of person who like declares this to you. You're like, yeah, I have commitment issues. Like, I don't want to commit. I'd rather just like have fun and then not see that person again, or not get too attached. And it's because you really have to take a look at your childhood and see like what happened. Why are you so afraid of love? What are you afraid of? And like, I'm definitely getting that like, look at how your parents, how their marriage was, how they interact, what love, how they loved each other. And if it wasn't that unconditional, divine, pure, genuine love, then you have a false definition of love. And you're not to blame for fearing love, but you are to blame if you choose not to change the story. You can't blame anyone else for the fact that you're not attracting a person, a partner who will be loyal to you and love you, and who's your soulmate and who you can just enjoy and have peace with. You won't get that unless you do that inner work. But for a lot of you, you have this fear and anxiety when it comes to love. It's like the moment someone good, it's like when you sense that they're coming to offer you your love, you just shut them down, or you do something to sabotage the connection, or you tell yourself, oh my God, no, they're lying. This is this. I'm just going to block them on everything, or I'm just going to not talk to them, or I'm going to change my attitude. You do something to sabotage the connection. All right, tell me about the Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups, sorry. Oops. Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So again, with Joe Dispenza, like if you look into his work, he actually talks about how like you don't necessarily even have to re-experience your childhood and what caused this trauma. You can just change your response. So whenever the thought of love comes up, first of all, you have to really be honest with yourself and take a look at how you love yourself. Where are you on this journey of self-love and self-acceptance? Do you love yourself? Do you have compassion for yourself? Do you go easy on yourself? Do you have empathy for yourself? And it's the moment that you can say, that you truly feel that love without getting it from an external person or situation or job or whatever. Once you truly feel that unconditional love within, and once you embody that, that is all that your heart and your mind are connected. So you can either change your thoughts or you can change your emotions. So if you're able to maintain this state of just love and compassion and nurturing yourself, your thoughts will change automatically. Your thoughts will change to reflect your emotions. Or you could even do it vice versa. Change your thoughts. Only think about things that you want. Think about love the way that you want it to play out. Change your definition of love and your emotions will adapt to that. But it's vice versa. It's what works for you. There is no one right way to heal and to do this kind of shadow work. It's what works for you, what your truth is, what your way is, what resonates with you. But either way, whether it's you want to focus on your emotions or your thoughts, you have to realign yourself to a reality, to a frequency where love is unconditional and it's not associated with pain, not associated with abandonment. Rewrite your story. Literally take out a journal and write your love story. Write a novel about the love that you desire, that you think is like the once in a lifetime, the most beautiful love. Write it as a story and make yourself the main character and make your partner the partner that you desire and that you hope for. And as you write that story, watch how your life changes to play out that story. It's the weirdest thing. It's insane how powerful our words and what we write, what we speak, and what we think are. But trust me, if you do this on a regular, like do this every morning you wake up, write another chapter, rewrite the same chapter, like write about, okay, for example, like today, if you had that partner, if you had that love, or just with your self-love, write out how your day is going to go as if it's happened, as if it already happened. So when you wake up, like, right, today was a beautiful day. We woke up, had coffee together, blah, whatever it is that you desire truly. And watch it play out for you, because that's the true magic of life and the true beauty of life, is that we are the creators. We are so much more powerful than we think that we are. And it's just about taking charge of that power. I don't know why, but I feel like that journaling and writing is going to resonate for a lot of you, because at times it's hard to know how to even approach shadow work and healing. But there are fun and creative ways to achieve it too. It's not just like sitting and like thinking about the past and the pain. It can literally be writing a new story, like literally with pen and paper. And that's a very powerful form of manifesting. All right, Aquarius, we're going to end your reading with an advice oracle. So we have enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear as it should be. Expect your miracle. So yeah, again, with that journaling thing really stands out to me. It's like, once you start that process, once you start writing the new story, your heart and your mind are going to begin this healing. It's this innate wisdom that we have. Healing is an innate wisdom within us. The only problem is that we get in its way. Our ego gets involved, and it creates blockages and doesn't allow our mind and our heart to do what it knows how to do. It's known it since the moment that we were born. But it's when you start doing something creative as a form of manifestation, then all you have to do is allow this healing to happen. Just don't get in its way. Continue focusing on that beautiful story that you want your life to play out as, and allow this healing to occur. And before you know it, you're going to wake up one day and your whole life is going to be different. Your inner dialogue is going to be different. Your emotions are going to be different. Your peace of mind. For example, I used to suffer from so much anxiety, and I recently noticed that I don't ever get anxious anymore. And it's because I went through these 2 years of like very, very intense transformation, but I was kind of like thrown into it. I didn't really take charge of it, and I could have done this so much sooner, but because I didn't, it was a little harder than it should have been. But that being said, it's like what I used to suffer from, where most people would medicate to heal. It just went away on its own. It went away because I healed whatever it was that triggered that response. All right, Aquarius, I feel like I've just been talking for hours, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your month.